Hello, my name's Colin.
And hello, my name is Jordan, and we are the creators behind the Wensley Hills Railway.
Extension.
Extension, yes. This is our first public live video from us two. This is all about mainly the new extension from the railway itself. The railway is now the full size of the attic. I know, I'm sure Mum would love me. And we have also added an incline in.
Now the incline had a bit of an issue. Firstly, it was too steep, so we extended it and then we had a bit of a catastrophe.
Now what happened was we ran Tornado up it after we completed it. There was no scenery on, so we were lucky with that. And Tornado went up and round twice, and that was no problem. However, it looks like the incline can't really take the weight of a few locos. As we ran so nice with Gresley back down it, and one of the balsa wood snapped. Now me and Colin didn't know this until we ran another train up at the other day, and not the other day, sorry, a few weeks ago, and you just noticed the ballast come falling off it. The track was a bit unstable because the back coach fell off the train, and me and Colin just said we can't do this anymore. We're going to have to spend most of our time repairing that hill, and what we will do, having to put the track back around again.
So what we did was we took the incline out, took the steep gradient out on one side of it, which is mainly the upline. We extended the upline gradient so that it wasn't so steep, but it was a lot longer. And the downline is still a bit on the steep side, but it's ideal for a downline because obviously the engines are going to be pushed by the stock, so obviously you don't use the controller as much, which means that once they start going round, you'll see yourself when they come up the incline, exactly what they're like.
We have got 2 new guest locos arrived, and Colin will be bringing some of his diesel locos.
Yes, I'll be bringing Leyburn 672. Yes, thank you, Jordan. And hopefully to be renamed 47599. We're hoping to get the new nameplates made for it shortly, but until we've got them, you will not be knowing the name of it.
Now I'm going to let you in a little secret that for Christmas I managed to get hold of 47703. Now 47703 used to work on the Wednesday Railway for a little bit of time.
Yes, St Mungo.
Yeah, and it used to clag quite a lot, but now it's in the hands of Harry Needle. Now, funnily enough, with this incline, we had the J72 Joanne would go around it perfect, wouldn't she?
Yeah,
with 6
coaches, no problem at all.
And we had Gresley go around again after the incline was finished. And
again, no problem at all.
So it was fixed. Now we tackled some other areas around this bit. Oh, you have to excuse the mess behind me because we've not got onto this bit yet.
We haven't even started to do the ballasting on this end of the track at all. We've got the ballasting up as far as the little loco with the coach here.
Which is a new cafe.
It's called Chuffers Cafe, and it's beside a level crossing, which is ideal, and it's opposite the canal. Now obviously the canal is a work in progress, and we've just finished laying the road track beside it. We've got quite a bit to do on the actual canal basin. There's obviously towpaths to put in, and mooring buoys, which, to be honest, I think I might be able to sort that myself later. But at the moment we've done a nice grassy bank here in front of us, and we've got a little bit more fields to put in on either side of the main bit, and then when we've done that, we shall run the loops, and hopefully they won't fall off.
Which they won't, because we've tested it before we did this video. We're thinking about showing you the guest loco, but it might spoil it. Here we are at the canal area. This is the canal here, the canal basin. We still have left to do the towpath and the scenery before we add the E to Z water. We have the car park here, and we have the new road that comes around which will lead to the house, which is not yet in place. Here we have a level crossing from where the cars can pass over from the town centre into the canal, so if you want to go fishing or something. And here is one of my most effective parts in the scenery as well, because here we have the cafe with the loco on it.
Chuffers Cafe.
Yeah, Chuffers. This is the loco that we're using. It's a 14XX steam loco.
Yes.
The reason why that's on there is because personally I am not a big fan of it, because it jerks a lot even when you're on the flat level. So we put that there with the another, is it wooden cluster carriage? I think it might be. Please correct me if I'm wrong. We have the bus here where we have a road coming in, and we also have some little mini picnic tables. If you'd like to zoom in on them, Colin.
Yes, very good. Now, as you can see with the canal, we've got the canal bridge over at the other side there, and the canal will actually go around to the left hand side and a tunnel entrance on the edge of the end of the loft wall, and then you've got the entrance into the canal basin coming around to the right, which is where most people would probably sit fishing, in the water triangle opposite the bridge. So we've crafted it from balsa wood so it looks curved and as realistic as possible, but it's a work in progress, and now we're going to show you what happened with the incline, and we're going to make it, we're going to show you where it looks a lot better. As you can see, Gresley is here halfway up the incline with its support coach, and as you can see, the incline has been extended to here from the top of the hill, which is approximately 6 feet in length, whereas the shorter down line is approximately 3 feet in length. So obviously it's a slightly steeper gradient coming downhill than it is going uphill, which is one of the reasons why we had to extend it, due to the collapse of the ballast.
Would you show them where that was, Colin?
Yes, it was about here. We had to
just lift you up.
We had to take everything out from under here, and the board that the trees are sat on actually fell through, but it stayed at that end, but it fell off at this end. So what we've done is we've pinned it at that end, pinned it at this end, so it's like wedged, and then we put loads of balsa and other bits of timber underneath and made...
The balsa was thicker as well.
Yeah, a lot thicker. And then we ballasted it so that it looked like a proper incline bank. And as you can see, I think we've done a jolly good job of it.
We'll see more on the incline towards the end of the video, where we've got a few more things to show you. Then we'll show you Gresley running around with... Here we have Sir Nigel Gresley coming up Colin incline to show you the work that we have done.
And that's Gresley going up it to the top of the incline, and I'm now going to fetch it back, and as you can see, it comes back down at no problem at all, and it's approximately now where the incline stops, and he's back there.
Hello, and now we are at the centrepiece of the railway, and this bit has been eventful, I'm going to say, because if you come around here, we will see that we have the corner to go up the incline. Now, the corner has caused us a bit of havoc. Now, if we swivel around here, this corner has as well. This corner has been come out placed around here and went back in there. Now, only tank engines can go around that bend until we started. Yeah, until we started fixing it, which is all fixed up now. And around here, we'll come back to here, we had this area is a tight bend coming up the hill. Now all locals go around it since we fixed it, but we used to have it flat going round all the way around, just flat. And we had was Tornado our biggest one, Colin? Tornado our biggest loco?
Tornado is the biggest, yes, Jordan.
Yeah. So when Tornado came round it coming this way, she came up to the incline there, and then we just found her coming down the ballast.
And heading towards a tree.
Yes. And what we've done now is we've tilted the incline ever so slightly, so it's like that now. So the locos go up it fine. All locos go up it fine now because you're going into the incline instead of coming out of it. Here we'll show you now that a Pullman, it's named Agatha, something like that.
Yeah.
We'll show you how steep the incline actually is. Now on this one it'll go faster because it is much more of a steady drop down and it has much more of a free motion. But on this one it's much more of a straight down, then it'll go slow again. So
I'm just going to move Sir Nigel Gresley out the way so you can put Agatha on the other track and show everyone how long the incline is freewheeling.
yeah, Agatha. Are you ready? Here we go.
Yes,
This is
I'm
Agatha
ready.
coming down. So she runs a lot more freely on there. Now she just flex down, I'll stop her there. Now because the 47's out, we've been feeling that we should give you a sneak peek of the 703. If you'd like to turn to the camera, Colin, and we'll be able to see 703.
Here we have 47 703 in all her glory, sat on the inner loop at Wensley Hills.
Now you will see her in the February diesel gala. That will be featuring with 47599. Will that be a guest?
Yes, that will be arriving for the diesel gala, Jordan.
Along with Labour, the 37 and the 58. We've got a long lineup this year because we've got a bit more events coming because it is the 5th anniversary of Wensley Hills. Now the 5th anniversary is actually in May. The 5th anniversary remarks the first ever layout I had in the loft. Then it grew bigger, and now bigger.
And now it's as big as it can get.
Unless we start looping up in spirals, which I'm not going to go into that confusion because it'll ruin it. Now
You
we'll
could
show...
always go into a low spiral.
No. Now we will show you up this end and the work we've done, and we're going to reward David Howarth for all his help because this top end up here couldn't be done without his help. Now I strongly suggest you go to his channel, which will be seen in the description below. You can click on the link and it'll take you to his channel, and I fully recommend you to subscribe to him. Thank you.
Okay, as you can see, we have now got the bank in place, grass in place. We've got some more to put here, and as you can see, we have underplated it with timbers so that it gives it a bit more of an effect. There's another bit to go in here and some other stuff to move, and as you can see, we have now got the yard in place. Unfortunately the points aren't working at the moment due to a technical problem.
We can run trains past the point, but we can't run them into the fiddle yard, unfortunately.
Yes. What we're going to do is we're going to put coaches on this outer siding, preferably about 3, possibly 4, and that's going to be the main pickup point for coaches that are standing up here out the way. We have also got 3 other sidings for other types of rolling stock, and obviously at this side of the track we are going to bank it somehow, not so much with a grass bank, but more of a block bank, so we can just make it look like a bank.
It will also be a time limit as well, because of doing this area around here will take us a bit of time to do, due to we've got round there to do yet, we've got some round here, and it could possibly take quite a while before we get round to that bit. The ballast will be done hopefully by 2 weeks. So now we will show you a few trains running. We'll get the DMU off and we might put that in the yard, just pick it up and put it off. And we'll see challanges Gresley running around the layout with about five or four coaches on. And we hope you enjoy. Thank you for watching.
Tornado coming up the incline due to a malfunction by Sir Nigel Gresley. We're hoping with the technical difficulties we should be able to sort it out before the end of the day. If not, it will be on next time you do view the video. Here it comes. Here comes Tornado up the Colin incline with a support coach. And there she goes.
Is the tornado coming past the yard, folks? This is tornado coming past the hill, everybody.
Here we are coming past where the new proposed station is going to be.
This will be the last video, unfortunately, until when's State Gala again, Colin?
Later in the year.
It's January.
Unfortunately, at the moment, we are now about to close for winter maintenance. So this will be the last run-up of the incline for Tornado for the present time.
Because then it goes for a trip to Colin's line.
And then it's going for a trip onto the Wensleyhills line later in the year as well. So until then, one last view of Tornado going up the incline slowly. There she goes.
We hope you've enjoyed this video, as it's our first personal one to use. And as I say, you can check out David Howard's video channel, because it is outstanding, isn't it, Colin?
It is outstanding, yeah.
So we fully recommend that. And all the best, and a happy New Year, and I hope you've had a good Christmas. It's a bit early for that, but still. Sorry I haven't said it recently. It's because I've been away. I've been away on holiday up Scotland, so I've not been able to contact or get in contact with most people or put videos on YouTube. So all the best to you, Happy New Year for 2014, and we'll hope to see you in your next video. Thank you all very, very much for watching, and it's appreciated by me and Colin. Thank you, goodbye.
Bye!